Okay, getting close to the end now then. So, Diamond operates a defined benefit scheme. At the end of the year, the company announced it was to close down the division and agreed to pay its staff $50,000 to compensate them for a loss of pension from wage inflation. So, they're going to pay some staff. So, we've got credit cash. I've forgotten how many people now. 150 of them at 50,000. So 150 at 50,000. That comes to, in millions, that will come to, what does it come to? 7.5. But that's in the future, so it's not credit cash, it's credit a liability somewhere, isn't it? It's going to happen post year end. It's estimated that the closure will reduce the present value of the pension by 5.8 super. So it will reduce the pension by 5.8, the pension obligation. So debit my pension obligation, 5.8, which presumably being non-current liabilities. And therefore I've got a 1.7, I think that is, loss, which would go to retained earnings. So I'm kind of done really, so just need to put those figures into the SFP. So I'm reducing my pension obligation, which would be somewhere in my non-current liabilities. So I'm reducing that by 5.8. I've got to pay out a provision next year of 7.5, haven't I? So 7.5 would go to my current liabilities. And then because of that, I've got a retained earnings, I've got an income statement loss of 1.7. Okay, so that was fairly straightforward. So let's just go straight on to the next note, the final note. Oh, there's a little bit of this. They weren't sure how to deal with it. Yeah, okay, I've dealt with it. Number 7, at the start of the year, they acquired a manufacturing unit under a finance lease. 8 years at the start of the year. The lease rentals have been recorded correctly, okay. However, they could not operate efficiently from the unit until alterations to its structure, so structural alterations for 6.6 were completed. The manufacturing unit was ready for use at the end of the year. The alteration cost of 6.6 was charged to admin. Well, it shouldn't, should it? It shouldn't be charged to admin. It's a structural thing. So I'm going to debit PPE with 6.6, and I'm going to credit retained earnings because it had gone to income statement, so it had gone to retained earnings. So I'm going to credit that with 6.6 as well. So let me go do that now, I guess. Where's my retained earnings? There they are, 6.6 positive, and my PPE I'm going to increase by 6.6. Carry on with my notes. The lease requires us to restore it to its original condition. So, yeah, at the end of the lease term. And the end of the lease term now is in 5 years' time. They estimate that the lease will cost a further 5 million. So that 5 million, I need to discount down. It's 5 years. In 5 years, no, not 5 years' time, 7 years' time. It's an 8-year lease, isn't it? And 1 year's gone. So 7 years. So I use the 7-year discount rate. So what's that? 5 times 0.665 is 3.3, we'll call it. Okay, so I need to bring it in at 3.3, so I need to debit PPE with 3.3, and I need to credit non-current liabilities with 3.3. So let's go do that, and then I am finished. So, I've forgotten what the double entry was now. PPE and non-current liabilities, yes, so just straight to the top. So, plus 3.3 and non-current liabilities as well, plus 3.3. Okay, may as well finish all this off then, really. I mean, you can check my maths, but I'm pretty sure all this is right. This then, the PPE, if you added all that cut across, it would come to 3590.9. Yep. The other financial assets then would be 228, wouldn't they? 190 plus 38. And my current assets, just add all those across and you get 1891. Retained earnings we need to work out. So retained earnings, let's have a look at all of those. We have got all of that added down, should come to 1188.9. We've got 70 there. We just need to work out what theirs are. C's 71, look. So 71 and we've got 85% if I remember. 60.35, is that right? Not 71, sorry, 69 there. 69 times by 85%, 58.65. Whoops, that's not 1188.9. I've got to add in the 20. So that is, that's 1208.9. Then add on the 70, add on the 58.65, and you get 1337.55. So 1337.5, something like that. Yeah, non-current liabilities then, add those across, you get 1501.5. Current liabilities, you'll get 533.5. And you've done the question. Congratulations.